Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in this episode I'm going to be reviewing the Season 2 finale of Extraordinary Season 2 Episode 8, but before I get to my review, for the final time, here is the trailer for Extraordinary Season 2.
Welcome to your mind.
This is my mind.
Welcome to the Power Discovery Program.
You don't have a power. Yeah, it's really not a big deal.
Everyone else does.
Oh, thank you.
Relax. Feels like absolutely fine.
This is a fresh start. Everything's gonna change.
We see this as an opportunity to reinvent ourselves. Out with the old.
What's wrong with these?
They don't even cover your bubble.
Even better.
A shiny chapter, remember?
So, things are actually going okay for me. I have a boyfriend. I've given him some tips on how to win over my mom. Agree with her. She's always right. This top makes me look fat. Couldn't agree more, Mary. Huge. I don't want to be a cat. You don't have the context, but basically I'm good now.
What are you doing?
I wouldn't die my life.
That was the trailer for Extraordinary Season 2, so like I mentioned, you won't see that trailer again, well, unless you watch the episodes, my episodes again, and then you will continue to see it. But yeah, obviously there's not going to be any more Extraordinary episodes for now. I will talk about that at the end of the episode, but before I get to my review, it's time for the Extraordinary Season 2 cast list. So in the main cast we have Mariah Tyres as Jen, Sophia Oxenham as Carrie, Bill Hasner as Cash, Luke Rollison as Katna Huberman. Joining them in the supporting and guest cast, we have Siobhan McSweeney as Mary, Robbie Gee as Ian, Sophia Oakley Green as Andy, Ned Porteous as Luke, Darcy Portcaster as Ange, Rose Lohost as Gordon, Ardal O'Hanlon as Martin, Chris Lemquehoy as Gregor, Sean Mason as Randall, Abraham Plumer as Aid, Joshua Lees as PDF Man, Patricia Olsen as Hannah, Rosa Robson as Nora, Julian Barrett as George, and Cuckoo Mills as Clark. The writer of this episode is Emma Moran, and the director was Jennifer Sheridan. The synopsis for this episode is that Cash premieres his musical The Vigilante. Jen's therapist tells her that to acquire her special power, she has to stop talking to her dead father. Extraordinary Season 2 Episode 8, the Season 2 finale, as well then the entirety of Extraordinary Season 2 was released on the 6th of March 2024. My opinion on this episode is I loved the musical. I liked seeing Jen finally get closure by saying goodbye to her dead father for good, and I enjoyed the scenes with all of the main cast. But without further ado, here is my final Extraordinary review, for now at least, with my review for Extraordinary Season 2 Episode 8. George blames Jen for them kissing. Jen is no longer able to attend the power clinic. We then have the title sequence. Cash and his team panic about their musical. Cash regains control of his powers. Jen tells Carrie about her no longer attending the power clinic. Katna Huberman listens in on Carrie and Jen's conversation. Cash casts Jen as his musical after she continually pesters him about it. Cash chooses Carrie as stage manager for his musical. Jen critiques the script for Cash's musical. Jen helps Carrie with her stage manager responsibilities. Mary appears out of nowhere. Jen tells Mary about being dropped by the Polyclinic. Cat Now Human Man holds interviews for potential owners of his cats. Cash's musical is performed. Jen receives a call from a distressed George. Jen stops Mary from attacking George. George reveals to Jen that for her to gain her power, Jen has to say goodbye to her dead father for good. Mary destroys George's car, as does Jen. Cat Now Human Man chooses to keep and name all of his kittens. Carrie stops this from happening by issuing Cat No Human Man an order. Cash's musical continues. Cash and his team choose not to finish the musical. Jen says goodbye to her dead father for good. Carrie and Mary comfort Jen. Cat No Human Man gives his kittens to some new owners who can take care of them better than he can. Jen still doesn't have the power, and Cash accidentally causes Jen to fall into the void. That's my review of Extraordinary Season 2, Episode 8, the Season 2 finale. So obviously that will be my final Extraordinary review for the time being anyway, because we don't know if there's an Extraordinary Season 3. It hasn't been renewed as time of recording. So yes, I don't know. So there might be more Extraordinary, there might not. I hope there is, because obviously, as I just said, the cliffhanger of Cash accidentally causing Jen to fall into the void. So yes, so let me know, maybe not, let me know what you thought about Extraordinary as a whole, and this episode as well, and if you watched them, and if you didn't, let me know what you thought about all of my reviews of both Extraordinary Season 1 and 2, and you can put your thoughts on all of those in the comments below, as well with anything else you want to cover on the channel. I have got quite a few suggestions at the moment, but I will add them to the list. I will get to them eventually, I promise. And so that could be a TV show or movie suggestion or something completely different. And remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe, and that's it for this episode of the Everything Podcast. Goodbye.